Someone was telling me somebody named video vlogs gaming music, I guess I think that was his name. He was talking about do I still remember my some of my past lives and stuff that happened in them, and I'm just going to show you one of them that wasn't even human. I was like what you would call, I guess, like if you ever played Skyrim, a Khajiit, or one that you would like if you ever seen Thundercats. I died as a white lady named Brittany, whatever, black hair. Anyways, I floated up went to the sky, went past the sky, ended up where cloud nebulas were, stars were, and then I ended up in space, and I decided I wanted to go to a happy place, you know. So I shot off to this purple planet. It was all purple, and you would run past, and anyway, you would like run past plants, and plants would like activate and bloom as you run past them, like off of your energy. The thing is that I was this cat-like thing. Anyway, when I came back here, okay, I wasn't, I came back here, I ended up being, this body and things, but I thought I was supposed to be able to run on all fours, and I've been doing this since I was little. I can still do it like it's nothing, and here I'm just going to end up showing you what that looks like. Okay, I'll show you. I guess I'll take off one way, and then I'll show you what it looks like from the side, and I'll show you what it looks like, just from different angles. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So which way you want to do this?
Just go anyway. I'm just gonna
like this way.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. Ready? You got it. Ready, set, go.
Okay.
I know the grass is soaking wet.
Okay, so that's me taking off. I can do it from the side, I guess. Okay.
What's that mean?
It takes a lot on your quads, but like I literally thought I was supposed to like be on all fours running like that.
Okay.
But my mom always had to convince me that, we don't walk like that. And she always said, we don't walk or run like that here. And I was like, yes, we do, because I still had the memories of the past life, from being like that, the cat humanoid thing. It was a very happy place, by the way. No money, none of that stuff. They had stuff like obstacle courses you would jump or whatever. Okay.
Which way are you going?
Just show me from the side. I'll go this way.
You're going where?
I'll go this way.
That way?
Or here. I'll go this way.
Where are you going?
Just take it and go like this.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, you don't have to do it for very long. Just do it for as long as you feel like you have to.
I'll just do it till I like go a little bit past you.
Okay.
Is it rolling?
Yeah, it's rolling. It's been rolling for a while. Come on.
Okay, here. Ready?
Yeah, ready, set, go. You did it. It's coming back now. This grass is so wet.
I might as well be stepping in puddles. Puddles of water. Okay, so anyway, that's it. That's just to show you that it still lingers. I still have it within me. I don't know why I can do it. I kind of do. But I don't know how it works. It just works. Another thing that happened was that, because I was a girl, like...
Wait a minute. It's a plane up there. I don't know if you guys can see it. See a little thing up there? It's going that way. It's a plane. I didn't want him to talk when the plane was going by. There it is. Little dot. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so anyways, let's tell you about the other lives. We talking about other planets. That was one of the other planets. I don't know what the heck its name was. Oh, I know I went past a purple cloud nebula. You know, we got clouds here, and there's clouds out there in space too. So, cloud nebulas. Anyways, another thing is that where else I've been a lizard before, like, but it was also humanoid too. Like, I don't understand. And I had a woman, had a lady, but she was like a cheetah, but she was humanoid. So I mean, it was like they looked like us, but fur. But when I looked like the Dr. Lizard off of Spider-Man, I looked like a lot like that. You know, it's weird, but that's another planet. But it's weird because it was kind of like here a little bit, because like I remember there was a bench there, but even though it was like benches and stuff, like benches you would sit at a park or whatever, so that was kind of weird. Another one was I was a brunette. I didn't have black hair. Opened up a door for a guy, came in, like freaking killed me, and I guess, and I ended up floating up as.
What were you? Were you a Christian or? Because you were a white girl, right?
Yeah, I was a white girl then too, but at that time I had long hair, and I was at that point I didn't know I was a Christian on that one.
Okay.
That one I didn't feel like a Christian, but the last one I just came from, the girl that was a white girl. I had hair that came like right here, and it was like evenly cut all the way, and it was black. I was wearing glasses at the time, and it was midsummer, and I was going down this highway, and what happened was that a hydroplaned midsummer. Okay, but I didn't realize there was going to be any water, but apparently there had been a flash flood, and just because everything else was dry, I wasn't paying attention for real. I was just kind of going, and I didn't really notice this dip, and
You kind of got hypnotized by the way you were driving or something? Like,
yeah.
Do you think like you drove that way a lot, so you just thought, oh,
yeah,
it's just going to be clear?
It was normal because
you were hypnotized by it, yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't necessarily hypnotized. It was more like,
well,
I go this way all the time. It's
well,
like
that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, people get hypnotized because they go a certain way all the time, and it's always the same.
Yeah, you know, it was like a routine.
Yeah.
So when I went through the routine, you know, I'm just doing whatever. I'm not paying attention. I'm just kind of looking this way, that way. I'm not looking in front of me. And, you know, the thing is that I hydroplaned off of this river that was on the road because it was flooded. So when I hydroplaned, I went into a river. I sank real deep, real super deep. Okay, so I rolled down the window, and I rolled down the window thinking the water would rush in. So I tried to swim out, but when I swam out, the current, this humongous log like hit me. It was like boom, and I just kept going further and further back, and I kept trying to swim up, but I could not get free because the inertia was just like this, and next thing I know, I died. Okay, and then that's when I floated up to this black space. This is the life where I came before this. Okay, but before that, like I said, before even that life, I was the cat person or whatever. So what happened is that I heard this voice. Okay, it was like something dark was right here, something black, all the way black was right next to me on this side of me. And it was more like here, but I could see it. Like, I can't see it right here, but I know it was here, like with my human self, but the spirit self, I know it's here. And yet again, it said, and I was just in space. I didn't go to hell forever, for eternity. I wasn't in no heaven for eternity at all. I was in space. So then what happened is like, would you like to see the kingdom of heaven? Now, because I was a Christian at that time, I was already programmed. I believed that, yeah. I said, yeah, duh, okay. I lived my life for this moment for me to get that question. So, yeah, I want to see the kingdom of heaven. Well, next thing I know, I'm in this red space. This is where you guys are talking about on my pre-birth memories. This is where I'm coming, that red space. Now, this red space, you know, light sometimes would get dark and I won't see nothing. Sometimes it'd be light and it'd be this red space. And I'm just thinking, okay, I'm waiting to come out in heaven, right? That's what I was thinking. So eventually I came out. I felt this prick. It was like right here, okay? It's like right here on this side, so I felt it right on my side, okay? And next thing I know, I taste this stuff. My brain told me at that time when I was really little that it tasted like some type of earthy taste, okay? But later on, now I find out it's a shot, and it's like mercury and you know, alkaline and all these weird metals. Well, that's what I was tasting. I tasted it through my tongue. I tasted it on my skin. It was kind of like I was like an amphibian as a baby. It's like I could taste with my skin. Okay, and that was weird because the shot was inside of me, not outside. So I tasted it with my skin. The only thing is that now I know the difference. But then what happened was that, you know, all this is where all the spirits start coming to me. I started making funny faces at my mom like this, you know, and all these weird faces. But she thought I was imaginary friend, so I stopped doing that. You know, I don't know what the hell this means. So I'm just seeing people hanging and they're going like this, or I'm seeing, you know, jacked up people with bags under their eyes or burnt faces, and I'm just doing what they do, and I'm thinking it's normal. I'm thinking my mom can see it too, everybody else around me can see it too, like it's normal. But the thing about it is that I remember, I'll tell you the part where I realized it wasn't heaven. This was
when you realized what wasn't heaven.
When I realized that the place I'm at wasn't heaven, because I still thought it was heaven. Like, even when I was
where were you? Were you on here?
Yeah, I was on earth.
Okay,
I was born
sorry.
in my mom's womb. So when he said
in this
he
life,
in the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of heaven ended up being my mama's womb. Even being put there after I asked that question, I still didn't get it until I exited Christianity in this life and learned what that was, and learned what the kingdom of heaven was, and what the three heavens were. You know, where it's one is the womb, one is the sky, and one is space. Like, the one is when you're dying. I gotta know this stuff, but even when it's right in front of my face, didn't know. But anyways, when I was in the car seat, I saw my mom and my uncle was talking. And this weird thing about it is that I knew they was talking about me, but I couldn't tell what they was talking about. I didn't have any knowledge about bills or whatever. I knew that they was talking about me. I felt that much, you know what I mean? I knew that. It's much like when a dog does something bad and you walk up to him and you like, Boomy, was that you? Boomy? And he starts cowering and stuff because the dog knows you're talking about him. He kind of knows what he did. It's kind of like that. And I'm still waiting. I'm coming out in heaven. This is where I found out it wasn't. Where, you know about my other videos about the abuser and stuff. Well, I started seeing and I started feeling hurt. I got hurt playing. Okay, I scabbed my knee. I stepped on a thorn, okay, playing. My mom had to take the thorn out at a park. And I was really upset, and I would just try to fly, and I try to fly, and I'm like, I can't fly. And then at nighttime, there would only be one moon. And in the daytime, there would only be one sun. And then, like, I would try to talk to the... Ooh.